Okay, hello. If you're tuning in, this is my second time trying out restreaming to see if I could be streaming to both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. And once I have confirmation that it's going to both of these places, it looks like we're good. Okay, Memories of Spy dev stream. That looks chill. I buy that that's actually running. YouTube is doing the same thing. Cool. Yep. And okay, it says powered by Restream, but otherwise it has the rest of my information. Perfect. I think we're good. So the last thing I want to do is pop out this chat. Yeah, what kind of sucks, honestly, is let's try something else. I think I'm gonna maybe use my iPad to monitor chat. So let's see, later, boom. Okay, not now, boom. Zohir, was it Abez? Damn, my favorite developer. You are live if you haven't already figured it out. Okay, I already saw that. And my favorite inspiration. How you doing, Zahir? Am I saying that right? Zahir? Sorry, just getting sorted. This is like kind of a new setup for me. Testing some stuff out. Not really sure what's gonna stick, or even if I'm doing any of this like in the most convenient way. But yeah, let's say that just works. I lost hope in the game I'm working on so many times, and you gave me the inspiration each time I lose it. Hey, there's gonna be ups and downs. With all the things that we're working on. It's like a miracle that any of this ever gets done, right? So whenever you do get sort of demotivated, kind of down the dumps, it's like it's totally understandable because it's a lot. It's a lot to expect out of somebody to make a game. It's a lot of work. It's not easy. So glad you're still in it. Glad you keep going, and I'm happy I could have been a part of that. Let me share some of these links, by the way. So I think this is one, right? So I'm gonna share to everybody today, at everyone, live on. Okay, let's see. Most Devon on YouTube and Twitch. So there's YouTube, and then there is Twitch. Send now. Okay, cool. Let's just say that works. What would be nice, I do wish I had an on-screen display. I think maybe Restream, can I pop out a chat somewhere around here? Chat. Is there some way I could just have this and just this? Chat overlay settings. Can I pop out a chat from here to have both? Download for Windows, maybe? Maybe I can get this next time. But let's say something like this. Can I squish it down and then go like that? Cool, I think this works. I'm gonna put this over here somewhere. Does that get like super busy though? Let's do chat overlay. Let's maybe crank up the background opacity a little bit. Maybe that helps. Anyhow. Exactly, it's really heavy, but seeing your Memories of Spy turning up to such a masterpiece was really a huge boost for me. I hope it reaches more than you imagine. Thank you. Let's not call it a masterpiece just yet. Can't play the damn thing. When you can, then I'll let you say such nice things. I appreciate it very much. But let's let's rein in those expectations. I don't want to disappoint anybody here. It can't be a masterpiece until you play it and become the most successful in the game. I mean, that'd be amazing. Zohir Abbas, thank you. You know what I'm wondering too is like, does that show up more? Sorry, I'm gonna be tweaking some of these things as we go along because this is the first time that I've let's see, chat background opacity. Maybe that is more. Hopefully that, I don't think it's, does it update? I can't tell if it's updating live. Kind of doesn't look like it is. Chat overlay, chat settings, default compact. Let's do like this and like this. Yeah, I don't think it's updating over there because it's still pretty transparent. Anyhow. I see no change. Yeah, same. All right. Well, there's a bit of a redundancy there. I think that if I just hop over to OBS and just, I mean, maybe I could refresh this or something. No. Use custom frame rate control. I think maybe I'll just like turn it off for now and then put this over here because at least I can see this. You know, I need to figure out a better setup for seeing what y'all are saying on my end, because if I just have that overlay, I can't see it. But for now, let's say that this is good enough. Okay, let's get to work. So, what do we have here today? We have Morocco. And what did I want to do last time? What was the last thing that I was working on? I think it had something to do with, let's see. Oh, adding colliders. Great. Let's add some colliders to this. That's better for sure. Yeah. Looking okay now. Looking okay. Okay. So, I can make this maybe a little bit bigger. Can make the inspector smaller. All right. Guys, I love Easy Collider so much. This is one of the best damn assets I've ever used. What do I need to put stuff? I basically need colliders for everything, right? This has a collider. This does not. I think this one is, it's kind of like a wedge shape. And I suspect, dude, there's a lot of editor draw calls, or not draw calls, but like whatever the hell that's called. The editor keeps refreshing like a lot. Okay. Let me try putting, let's see, Shift H, so it's soloed. F to look at it, nice. Turn off this light so we can kind of see it real plain Jane. And what would happen if I just put a mesh collider on here? Does it just turn it into a box collider? Turn gizmos on, make it convex? No, I don't think it does. I think it actually makes it perfect. Yeah. This is like one of the few shapes that actually can benefit from a mesh collider. Okay, so there's that. We'll hit exit. What else we got? There's that one. And I guess we could put it on the wall. So grab this wall, hit Shift H, and here is definitely where Easy Collider is going to shine. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to rename it first of all to Morocco underscore, we'll call it like city walls, I guess. City walls. And then I'll drag and drop it in here. And we're gonna, let's see, we'll get like, maybe a top view might be better. Go like that to that. I think, yeah. So we'll add a box to that one. And then grab all four of those. And maybe go up top here and put it on. Let's see, change this to convex mesh. Might even be able to get away with that. Ooh, might even be able to get away with that. Yes, okay. Add a convex mesh collider to that. Yeah, that's good enough, because it's not like you're going to be jumping all over that wall anyway. And then... let me see here. I'm a 2D artist, also make 3D art for fun, but what do you think of real professional 3D game models? How would you describe the journey of 3D game art? Because yours looks so amazing. I mean, to be honest, mine, like, I don't think I'm being modest here, but I don't think that my modeling skills are particularly remarkable. And even when Josh was doing modeling for this, you know, I had to, like, you know, say up front, like, dial it back, because everything he does is usually like this amazing detailed AAA level stuff, and then, like, when it comes to my game, it's like it needs to look less good, because there is something I'm going for here with, like, all this low poly stuff. I appreciate it, you know, and maybe there's something to be said about the artistry behind making, like, low poly stuff, simple stuff, sometimes maybe even janky stuff, and that's, yeah, that's like maybe that's a taste thing, right? So I appreciate you saying that, but the journey to get to that point was like, I don't know, it's I think it has more to do with taste and less of the technical skill, because the technical skill of all this can be learned in a very short amount of time. So the journey of, yeah, getting all that 3D game art to this level, I think is very short. If you modeled stuff every day for like a month, you know, even if it's just a few things every day, like we spent maybe like an hour or two for a whole month, you could do stuff like this, you know, like it's technically, and then what it really comes down to is the art direction, because what I would pride myself on, that I think is hopefully remarkable to people, is the art direction of this, because I did spend tons of time taste testing all of the different references, you know, and not necessarily concept art, but like directing what things should look like. So if you remember those streams where I'm like on Google Sheets and Google Images. My Low Heart Null says, hello, sorry for a noob question, but I was wondering why each of your cities are within the same scene rather than in separate scenes. Does it affect performance, or is it a temporary thing? It does affect performance. To some degree. It's not like it's not like it doesn't cost anything, but basically the reason I have it in all in one scene is because Memories of Spy is largely like a simulation style game, and because of that, I sort of need to keep things like without throwing around too much confusing jargon, because I know some people use these words differently, but the way I'm using it is just think of the literal term of the word, which is a persistent world, like a persistent and consistent world. So, you know, in a lot of games, let me also throw, I think convex mesh would be good on this. Or let me just throw something on here. Let's go like, what would it look like if I put a box? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go box. In a lot of games where you're going to different parts of the world, you know, you are doing stuff where it's like you're putting it in different scenes and you're deactivating and activating these objects and stuff. But that's because it doesn't really matter what happens in those parts of the world if the player's not there, because it's like if the player's not there, they're not interacting with anything, so you don't need to run it or whatever, right? But if it's a simulation game and you want characters to kind of be living their own lives, then that changes the expectations a little bit. Then at that point, you do have to expect that even if the player can't see that character, that they should still be living their own life and sort of interacting with the rest of the world, even when the player can't see them, is in a totally different city from them. And so that's why everything's in one scene right now, because they're actually going to be running their things at a lower level. Like, you know, the AI is going to be dialed back in such a way that like they could still kind of simulate as many of their like most important simulations, but the but yeah, there's going to be some sort of dialing back of the way that those characters are simulated. The good way to look at it is that like in this game, a big part of it is like taking photos and stuff. So if you have a, do I want to add this? Yes. So if you have an NPC taking a photo somewhere in the world, if the player's not at that place in the world and the NPC wants to take a photo, then you know, you can't do it like regular games where the world's not being rendered, you know. So you have to render that part of the world for the photo to be taken properly, especially if the player is going to be seeing that photo. And yeah, there's cool little tricks I can do to maybe have meshes deactivated when photos aren't being taken, and then to reactivate them when they are. But things like colliders for enemies to, or NPCs to see each other even when the player's not around, that needs to be still running. You know, I can't just have all these colliders deactivated and stuff. But there's definitely like smoke and mirror things that you can do to sort of get the same effect, or at least a very close effect, without running all the full-fledged systems. So I hope that answers your question. Zohir says, I see, thank you so much. My work is taking most of my time, 12 hours per day, so I rarely work. What do you think of quitting and starting your own studio? So I would say that if you're working 12 hours a day and you absolutely 100% do not have any time whatsoever to do your own thing, and it's really killing you that you're not doing your own thing, then yeah, to start considering an escape plan. You know, I can't really chime in on this because I'm not, you know, on your case specifically, because I'm not, I don't know the details. I'm not familiar with like who you are as a person, or even like, you know, where you live, what part of the world you're in, what the like economic situation is. Like there's so many factors, but all I can say is that if you believe that there's any chance of finding another job that would be comparable to the one you have, that would at least give you a little bit more time to focus on the things that you want to do, then that's a good idea, you know, because in a lot of ways that's a privilege that a lot of people don't have. And if you have that privilege to make a decision like that, then I would say go for it. That, you know, it'd be a shame to squander such an opportunity when so many other people around the world wish they can have something like that. Okay, wild, simultaneous persistent worlds, very emergent. Yeah, that's exactly the idea. Is like that. Hopefully, there's like, you know, it's like, oh, that happened. Like, didn't plan on that happening, but it's like, yeah, because there's like a little guy doing his own thing in some part of the other part of the world. Let's look at convex meshes for this one. Okay, we don't want it to do that. Wait, are there no corner points up here? What's going on? Shit, this is kind of a hard one. How do I do this one? I'm just kind of like trying to break this really quick just to see. Okay, so we're gonna clear that. Very difficult, very difficult. What should I do here? You know what I'm gonna do? Is honestly, this isn't really worth it right now. Oh, wait, is it though? Because that would be weird if... shit. Let's draw let's draw rotated boxes and go like that. Can't do that either. Yeah, I can't do that. Let's do... Damn, how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? A type of occlusion culling on the NPCs using maybe? Yeah, exactly. So it's like for NPCs that aren't around, I could totally deactivate their, at least their meshes, Not necessarily their colliders, but you can deactivate their meshes. I'm not even tripping about LODs for a lot of it. There probably will be some. I was thinking about kind of a funny LOD. Like, in games, typically the idea is that an LOD should look as like you want it to hold up under scrutiny if the player is like looking really far away. Like, but like, so there's all this tech out there that makes LODs usually a billboard, right? That kind of rotates towards the camera, and that the image on the billboard is a series of sprites which could sort of be photos of that model from a million different angles, right? So it's like you take a bunch of photos of a model, like doing a 360, and you use one of those photos at a time on a billboard so that the player from any angle looking at it will see what looks like a 3D model, and even if they're moving around it, it'll look like it's still three-dimensional. It helps hide that whole like sort of flat billboardy aspect that usually comes about with those things. But in my game, all the characters are supposed to look like the stick figures on signage. So I thought it'd be kind of funny if all the LODs for characters, like particularly like background characters, were just like straight up flat stick figures being animated out in the distance. I use C#, but a lot of PlayMaker changed the whole game development thing for me, and really enjoying using it. Since Limbo and Hollow Knight use it to make their game, I'm super excited to see. Yeah. It's same here. Such a game changer. Really changed my life, and I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that it's the same with you. What are you going to do with it? Eclipse the Producer, how's it going? How goes it, Eclipse the Producer? Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. I kind of think that maybe right now what I'll do is go box, grab those. Fuck. What do I do? How do you make an arch collider? The main problem here is that there's no vertices to latch onto over here. That there's no, like, I can't give this any depth. Real talk, I'm gonna skip it. I'm just gonna skip it for now. There's things that can come out of this that are kind of shitty. Like if you shoot something that sticks to walls, it'll stick to this collider and it'll be hidden within this mesh. That sucks, but hopefully I just remember that's a problem later down the line. Or it'll just be an easy bug to fix when somebody eventually reports it. So I think I'm going to say that this wall is pretty much done. So I'm going to hit Finish Currently Selected Game Object. Okay, and then I'm going to change this to the unmovable layer. We're going to exit out of this, and let's find the next thing to put on. Imposters and such, we nearly had a war over an asset trying to do that in VR. It's super hard to do clean billboards in VR. Oh, I can't even imagine. Billboards in VR sounds like a nightmare. It's grizzle manizzle. Wait, it's grizzle manizzle. What is that? What does that mean? Let me be clear. I know what the nizzle is, I think. What is the grizzle part? Oh! Great! Right? It's great. If that's what it is. I'm glad to hear. Alright, so we got the floors in here. We got the walls in here. We may as well, let's get some of this stuff out of the way, too. I forgot that the beach actually needs some love. So I'm going to take this beach, hit Shift-H. Oh, that's the water, actually. Don't want it on the water. We want this. Okay, so this is all the sand in the world. I'm going to try adding a mesh collider to it. Convex. Is that fucked up? Is that too fucked up? I kinda can't tell. Let's go to exit. Okay, the beach, the sand is lower than basically everything else, and there's nowhere over here where things go underground. So I'm just gonna say that that's chill for now. We'll see if that breaks down the line. It means gravy, my baby. Great. Beautiful. I like knowing that you're gravy, my baby. Yeah, you got it. Brilliant. Let's put some colliders on these sidewalks. Oh, I can't believe I fucking put colliders on all that shit before. It's like, I'm so stupid. Big lesson learned that gets learned over and over again. So in a way, it never gets learned, and I'm just stupid and keep making the same mistakes throughout my whole life, is don't put time and effort into temporary things like tests and stuff. Don't polish those things. I imported Morocco before as a test just because I wanted to see it, and also because I needed to like upload images to the Steam page and stuff for hype. You know, you got to do that. But what I really didn't need to do was put colliders over the damn thing. And I spent a lot of time doing it. Now I'm over here doing it again. Okay, put colliders on this sidewalk. What is this? Is it just flat? It's not just flat because it has this over here. So I have to do a special collider on it. Okay, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to rename it too. We're going to call this Morocco underscore sidewalk. And I'm going to put it in here. Okay, just going to be boxes. So I'm going to go all these, box, all these, box, and finish currently selected. Change it to unmovable. Okay, cool. That's that one. Then we're going to grab this one. Or actually, let's take this. Let's do one at a time this way. And Morocco Road. Yeah, going to put it in here. Okay, grab those vertices and those vertices, add a box collider to it. Don't even need to put collider on that shit because, yeah, just nothing's happening over there that needs colliders. Unless the cars have physics on it. We'll cross that road when we get there. Cross that bridge when we get there. Finish currently selected. Change it to unmovable. Okay, and exit. Let's see. Let's grab this. Shift H. This, I think, can just get a box collider. Cool. Change it to unmovable. All right, exit. What else? What else? These things. Okay. I'm gonna add it to 1. I'm gonna make it a prefab, and then I'll do object replacer. So we're gonna take that. Okay, this pillar, and then we're going to, or let me do this original one because it's named nice and clean. Okay, can do Shift H, drag it in here, and does it need like a super detailed? Yeah, let's just go, just do it. Okay, we're gonna do, okay, that, cool. What if I do want these ones? Is it gonna, nice, but not if I go out. This third layer is gonna, yeah, third layer fucks it up. Okay, so I could do that and add the mesh on there. And then we're gonna go like, grab these top ones and these bottom ones. That looks good. Okay, gonna do like that. Miracle of the Old Song. Hi, brother. How's it going, Miracle of the Old Song? How are you doing? How you doing? It's me, Kevin. Kevin? Kevin. Which Kevin? There are several Kevins. Kevin. There's so many Kevins. Let's see. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna have to do like, oh, that's kind of, this is a tricky one. Oh wait, no, yo, I'm tripping. Need to do clear on this, and then gonna grab 1 point at a time here because I only want these bottom ones. Oh, this one's hard. This is a hard one, or it's not hard. It's just tedious. I'll gotta grab all these points like that. Okay, like that, and that. Great. Almost there. Come on. Why do I feel like I'm missing a vertice? Shit. Nope, don't want those. from Sri Lanka. Oh, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Right, we were talking about Sri Lanka that last time. Whoa, why is this not reaching up there? Why is this mesh collider? Oh, okay, let's try cylinder. Nope. Where is the cylinder orientation? Local X, local Y, local Z. There we go. Does that fit? It kind of does, right? Apply it. Is this the cylinder? Yes. Okay. And then last but not least, add a flame on top of that pillar. A flame? Let me see. Shit. This last one's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, you know what I could probably do is, like, if I go like that. Let's change this back to convex mesh, and then go like this, like that. Nice. One more, I think. Right? Is that good? Oh, no, we're missing some out here. Boom. Boom. I think that's it. Good. Cool. And I'm going to hit finish currently selected game object, change it to the unmovable tag. We'll hit exit here. And I'm not going to turn it into a prefab right now. I'm just going to look for everything called, well, let me go to game object replacer. I'm going to put that in here, and we're going to copy the rotation and scale for all of these Morocco beach pillar. So I'm going to select all of these and hit replace. Okay, so now all of them have colliders. Beautiful. All right, and then this, same deal. You know what? This is a tiny bit tedious, and I kind of want to do something more interesting right now. I could do this. I could pop on some ASMR and do this another time. So instead, let's get some functionality in here. I think the one I'm more excited about is this one, this hotel. So the thing about this hotel is that it has one room completed, right? I made this room, gave it the doors, gave it the blinds and all that stuff, right? It doesn't have a bathroom right now. I mean, it has the bathroom, but there's nothing in here. But it has all the doors necessary. So this entire hotel, it has all the rooms, but they're not fully furnished and with doors and windows and stuff like this one. See, all the other ones, they look like this. So the reason for that is because in Blender, you only need to model it once, really. And the only reason these ones even exist is because I needed to check the scaling to model the outside shell of the building. But I knew that when I got into Unity that I was going to be able to just turn this room into a prefab and then swap all these out with the prefab, okay? Because there's also some sort of procedural stuff that I want to be doing with the way rooms are laid out. All right, so what I'm going to do is let's select this room. Okay, so it's Morocco Old Hotel Room. Fuse Steven with the undulating camel capitalization says Fuse. I'm sorry for being late, Lameo. I'm so upset at you. I'm so furious at you for being late. I'll never forgive you. This friendship is over. Stop. How can I forgive anybody for being late? Can I record some funk tunes for free for Memories of Spy? I have in mind like it could be a tune in the record shop. Dude, do what you want to do. Record something, and send it to me. I'd love to hear it. I can't guarantee that it's going to be in the game, but if it's dope, and I've heard what you make some really good stuff. Honestly, there were some things that you put on the Discord that I was like, yeah, it was pretty good. I hate to say how surprised I was. I'm ashamed to say how surprised I was. But yeah, send it over. Can't guarantee that it's going to be in the game or something. But if I like it, then we'll talk. So we have this Morocco Old Hotel Room, which is just an empty, right? Got this inspector or I guess it has this on it. It's the actual shell of it, shell of the room. So it's this. Okay, this is one hotel room. We're gonna put it in. I'm gonna go to prefabs, cities, and we're gonna go to Morocco, and I'm gonna make a new folder in Morocco called Old Hotel. And in here, I'm gonna drag and drop it. Okay. Boom. It's a prefab. And then for all of these, I'm gonna go to Game Object, Quick Game Object Replacer. We're gonna select all the hotel rooms and replace them. Boom. So now they all have windows and beds and all their shit. Okay. So that's step one, because now we only need to change the prefab to actually add functionality to this. Now step two is to give it the full functionality and stuff. Dies from death. Fuse is dead. R.I.P. All right, chat. Let's take a moment to have a moment of silence for Fuse. He was a good man. He really gave it his all. He was a game dev that did many projects, a couple of which saw the actual end of their run. You know, they're not end of the run, but they were finished, right? He's a man who struggled on a day-to-day basis to finish a game, but on a couple of occasions, he was able to triumph that struggle, get over that struggle, and finish a game and deliver something. And then when he wasn't doing that, he was also learning plenty from all the experimentation of making little tech demonstrations. But now he's dead. Fuse is dead. R.I.P. 2022. He was. I don't know when his year of birth was, and I don't want to know. But I'm sure he lived a long, fruitful life. He will be missed. His parents are in mourning, and certainly I'm devastated, and so is everybody in this chat. So let's give RIPs in the chat for Fuse. Check It. Hi there. What's up, Check It? How you doing? How's it going, Check It? Where are you coming from? What brings you here? Fuse says, all right, bet. I claim no negative energy, yet I am alive again. He has risen, everybody. Okay, so we have this prefab of the room, and what I want to do is open it up. Let's bust it open. Let's... you know, I don't like doing this one. I'm going to go actually in this. There we go. Okay. I bet it was COVID related. Yeah. That should not be funny. I don't know why that was funny. Okay, so we want to give these doors some functionality. Let's bust open this inspector. All right, gonna take this door, add component. We're gonna be adding a box collider to it. Okay, so the box collider on this door. Here's the thing. If you'll notice, the world Cartesian coordinates for Unity up here say that Y is up and down, X and Z are left, right, forward, and backward. But when you bring things in from Blender, goddamn the inconsistency, the Z-axis is what is up and down. Look at this blue arrow. Look at this monstrosity here, this complete abomination of logistics. How am I supposed to deal with that? Well, we're going to deal with it right now like we have before. So the way you have to deal with this kind of shit, oh God, it's mind-numbing, but essentially what you have to do, I'm going to remove this box collider, remove the component, okay? And then what I do is I right-click on the door, and I go create empty parent, and then I take the door out of the parent, okay? And I select the parent, which now should exist. Where the fuck is it? It's down there. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. I'm gonna do this again. Right click on the door. And then go to create empty. So it creates it at the base of that object. And what I'm gonna call this is Morocco old hotel room front door underscore offset. Okay, then I'm gonna take it out. And then I'm gonna put the door inside of it. Okay, so now they're kind of in the same position. You see that when I click on either of them, the little Cartesian coordinates, the center point here is the same, and they're both pointing up on the z-axis, which we don't necessarily want, okay? I just wanted to show that you could do that. I'm gonna take the door out of it one more time, or for the first time rather. And I'm gonna select the offset, and the offset, I'm gonna change the rotation so that Y is pointing up. Okay, so like that. Okay, you see Y is pointing up now. And now I can put the door in there. Okay. So, let's see. We want the pivot point. We want to see the pivot point. Cool. Let's see. Let's bust it open. Steve's got day 25/6/22. I was typing RIP, but now that you are alive, live in power. Yes, I mean, I'm glad it was too little, too late. Everything is inverse with Blender. I know, it's crazy. But to be fair, I think actually a lot of other programs use Z as up, which I guess I could see the logic in it. Why in the world would Blender screw that up? I don't know. I think Maya did too. I think Maya shares that. Maybe there's something else. I think Maya coordinate. Yes, exactly. Me and Shadow is Light. We're always on the same page here. Good thing I didn't pay big bucks for Maya. Right. Steven listened to a song called Corduroy Dreams by Rex Orange County. It's hella good, trust. I'll check it out after the stream. Isn't that the same company that made CAD? Did they? Maybe. That might be true. Also, I'm looking at this offset, and is it not... Oh, it's 93 degrees. God damn it. Let me just take this out really quick. This is going to get sloppy. I'm going to change this to 90 proper, then put the door in there. Okay. So now that we actually have this, look, I can do this, right? I can turn the door on the proper y-axis. And so from here is where I can change things. So on this... oh, wait. Hold on. Here's the big thing. So the template that I use for the FSM needs to start at 0 for the rotation. And this is currently at 90 degrees. So what do? You right-click on... Oh, God. It's such a goddamn thing. You right-click on this, and you go create empty parent, and you rename this, and you call this door offsets. And then you take it out again, and you can take this door offsets, and actually, no, I think maybe that was the last move. Maybe that was it. Yeah, because all the door offsets are 0, right? Oh, fuck. I'm already kind of forgetting the process. No. Okay, I was on the right track. So you do that, you take it out, you change the door offsets to 90 degrees. Then you put this back in door offsets. And now it's zeroed out, right? Yeah. So now this is zeroed out. Okay, thank God. I watch your live from Paris. Thank you for sharing. Oh, right on. Wait, you're in Paris? Check it. Check it's coming from Paris right now. Or are you saying that when I was in Paris, you were watching me? I cry tears each time I look at my Chrome bookmarks and see the survival orcs trowel. You got to take better care of your computer, man. Those bugs you're getting, that freeporn.exe, is not real. It never will be real. Freeporn.exe is an illusion. It's a pie in the sky, a cream pie in the sky, if you will. I hate doors and trying to get them to open realistically. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, man. And it's torture. Such a simple thing, and yet it really isn't. It really is not. Yes, I'm from Paris. Oh, bonjour. Or, what is it? What's bonne nuit? Bonjour or bonne nuit? Bonne nuit. Well, I had a dream that you made a wacky horror game. Don't rule it out, man. Okay, so now that I have this offset, I can take it. I could take the door, put it in here into Easy Collider, right? But Easy Collider has two options: selected game object and attach collider to. So I want to attach the collider to a different game object, which is that one. And now I can take all of that, say put a box on it, boom, and say finish, and now the offset game object has that box collider, which means I can add an FSM to it now. And this FSM, I believe, is just called object. Actually, I'm going to remove it. I'm going to come in here, right click, use template, door standard rotate. And I just want to make sure, yeah. Okay, so the way the Memories of a Spy works is you do need an object FSM. So in here, I'm going to go to FSM, and we're going to use objects, object. Okay. And I'm going to put this one up top. And this one is called object. And this will be called door. And the object-specific FSM is that. Okay, so now I'll be targeting the door. Great. We should give this a test. I want to make sure it works. So I'm going to put some colliders on this building, and then we'll put the player in here. Take this. Let's Shift-H it for a second. Wait, what the hell? I can still see everything. Exit. What the fuck? Shift-H. That's kind of not cool. You can't solo things in a prefab view? I'm suing Mozilla Virus Protection. Mozilla Virus Protection. I remember the days of torrenting stuff. Internet back then was a simpler time. Indeed it was. What the fuck is going on here? How come I can't just solo? God, that's really annoying. You know what I'll do? I'll do it back in the scene and then just apply the changes to the prefab. So I'll select that. Shift-H. What the fuck? Wait, why are all the children staying there? Can I just select all these children and then hide them? Yeah, alright. Let's go exit that. That means I should just be able to do that in here. Should have just did that to begin with, Steven. Come on. Alright, so taking this, throwing it in Easy Collider, and let's give this walls the well-deserved collider they need. All right, that's one box collider, and I think this is all floor 2, right? I don't need to do anything special. I can go to like right there. Is it right on the floor? Yep. Okay, and then I'll come over here to, I guess, right here. Oops. What the fuck? Okay. So there is the whole floor. Alright. Add the box. Then the balcony is a different shape. So we're going to go like this. Oops. Clear. That. 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 I guess you could just extend out to here, huh? Yeah. Alright. Looking good. There's the floor of that. Add that box. And then each of these little walls needs its own little separate thing. So go like that. Wait, what the fuck? Why is it sticking out? Oh, get rid of that one. And then do this. Okay, add that box. Primitive, yes. Dial-up sucked. I'm glad dial-up is gone. Granted, when I had the dial-up, there was a game called Well of Souls that was online play. I played that because it was all I could download on dial-up, only 10 megabytes. Oh, I do not miss dial-up, man. I remember just waiting like an hour for like a flash animation to load. It's still around to this day. I'm currently That's also impressive, by the way. That's crazy. That game's that long running. I'm playing Unturned till daylight. Sunrise is 6 a.m. It's currently midnight, 10 past midnight. Lots of memories from that game as a kid. Speaking of memories of games as a kid, I've been really itching to play Hot Wheels Turbo Racing. Because I just got that new Hot Wheels game, which is fun, don't get me wrong. It's a totally different experience, though, from N64's Hot Wheels Turbo Racing, which was a fucking jam when I was a kid. Been kind of hankering for some of that. Okay, we're so close to putting these colliders on. Boom. Okay, the balcony has it. The last ones that we need in here. Honestly, just to run these tests, I'm going to say that that's done for now. Okay, we'll add the rest of those colliders later. Okay, change this to unmovable and no, this object only. Okay. And then what is the keyboard shortcut for keyboard shortcut for Unity reveal all? Do y'all know what it is? I installed Steam on Windows XP because I wanted to play DCS on like old goofy Intel Pentium for the late 90s. You can't play that game unless you have the older Hot Wheels PC they sold back in the day. What? Oh, that old Hot Wheels. I've seen that. That thing's a lot. Well, you can, but you really should. That ugly blue and yellow PC. I do remember that. Unity hotkeys. Yeah, how do I unhide everything? Selection. No. Assets. You guys gonna help me out here? Come on. What's going on? What's the answer? What am I looking for? Unity unhide all? Isn't there a button? Alt clicking? What about the hotkeys? Alt click. I don't want to have to do that. Shit. Is it Alt H? Nope. Shift H. Even with nothing selected. Control H. Control Shift H. Alt Shift H. What the fuck? This item. Wait. Hide and show objects plus children. Hover your mouse over an item with several children. Move your mouse over that icon. It will highlight. Hold Alt click. The item and all the children become hidden and will now show the hidden icon. Hold Alt click. Toggle. Okay, so if I do this, Alt and click, that's not working like it said it would. There we go. Jesus Christ. You just don't even have to. You just click it. Like nothing special. You literally just click the root objects visibility thing. I know there's an option you can select, but I don't think they had a hotkey for it. Yeah. Lesson learned. Okay, so everything is back to how I like it. That's great. I'm gonna save this. Go back to the scene. Let's give this a little test-a-rooney. I'm gonna put our player character over here. Oh wait, does this? I think I need. Yeah. This has. Okay. And so I'm gonna find our character really quick. Okay, and let's go to game object, line with view. Okay, and let's just zero him out really quick. Okay, W, put him in here. All right, saving, boom. To say good evening in French, you can say bonsoir. It's been 1 year that I learned Unity. I would like to learn how to use PlayMaker for a mobile project. Is it difficult to manage? Not at all. PlayMaker is astoundingly intuitive, amazingly approachable. It's, yeah, you're not going to have a hard time with it. It's great. I mean, the big selling point I always have to tell people who already know how to program is that I know so many people who are really excellent programmers that choose to use PlayMaker to supplement their work, to sort of, yeah, just to streamline their process. So if you already know programming, you're going to pick up PlayMaker pretty easily. You won't regret it, man. Highly recommended. Okay, let's give this a test. So, hit play. Oh, it's going to maximize. Okay, good. Because the editor last time was chug, chug, chug a lug in. Okay. All right. So we're in here. Great. This all works. Doors open. Door closes. Okay, you know what I think though? If I'm on this side, yeah. So the other thing about it is it should always open away from you. And that means I oriented it wrong. But that's fine. It's at least pivoting. I can do the other thing later. This needs to be replaced with it. So what we'll do, first of all, let me just kind of give me a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So what I want to do is have it so, first of all, I'll copy paste that door, so that does it for that one. I also want these drawers to open and close. And I want to open and close these blinds. So clicking on these blinds, clicking on this one should close it for here, and then clicking on this one should close it for the door. And I should also make it so this door opens and closes. That looks so fucking cool out there. I want to walk out here. Oh man, this is the dream. This is the fucking dream. Shit. Let me go over to one of the other ones really quick. Just because I'm just jonesing. Or let me go to this one. All the way at the end. Oh, I still need to add the hotels in that building. Or duplicate them, rather. They're done, but I just need to do the same thing I did with this building. Holy shit. This feels so good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Shit. Yeah, this is why I need to fix that head controller thing. There's weird things happening with this IK rig. So weird. Such a weird glitch. Oh. Nope. Whoa. Maybe it'll fix itself if I go to inventory and then back out. Yeah, it does. Nice. It's kind of funny you end up seeing the bars in there. I think they go away. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I guess the materials on those windows need to get fixed as well. Let's see. I remember when I was asking you how I make an image a sprite. Yeah. It looks like Casablanca in Morocco. Yeah. It's Morocco. So my Morocco is sort of a combination of Rabat, Casablanca, yeah, like just broadly this Tangier that is my mouse acting wonky? I have a hair in my mouse. That's why. You see my mouse spazzing out? Because there's a hair in there. That's what caused that little flicking thing right now. Hold on. Let me get this out really quick. Okay. Now it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it's almost like your mouse gets possessed. All right. Looking good. So far, so good. So I'll show you really quick, too, what I mean by this, like, this weird door problem with the orientation. So if I grab this door, right? So the offset, you see how we got that right. The Y is up and down, but the Z should be where this X is. This should be rotated. So what I'll do is take this door offset. Oh shit, I forget how to do this. The logistic is okay. Need to calm down. What is the answer here? Basically, this needs to be like that. Okay, but the door itself needs to be like that. Right? And so if I select the offset, that's how it should look. But no, but this has to be zeroed out. And instead, the door offset should be the one. If I take this out and rotate it this way, why? Oh, I hate this problem so much. It's so weird. No, 90, 0. There we go. Okay, got it. And then I could put the doors back in here. Change this to 0. Yes, cool, nailed it. And now I just got to remove this box collider from it. Do that one more time. There has to be a better fucking system for this. I think from now on in the future, when I'm modeling doors in Blender, it's either that I'm going to orient the doors in Blender like they should be in Unity, or I'll just keep fucking forgetting. But next time in here, what I'll do is I'll just open the blend file and invert it there, just so the actual natural orientation in Unity is correct. Because it's too much doing all these little proxy things. I hate doing these little empty game object things. It's so tedious and confusing. So yeah, I got this door offset, and now I can just put this box collider back on it. So I'm just gonna select all these, box collider, finish. Okay, there we go. So now Z's facing forward. Now this door, when we run it, should always open away from us. Okay, so let's give that a little test spin. Cross your fingers. I'm gonna fucking destroy this whole room if this doesn't work. Okay, so I stand in front of the door. Oh, I'm gonna destroy this whole room now. Why? Why doesn't it? Oh. Why didn't it work the first time? It's working now. Okay. I guess it does work. I don't. It goofed that first time, but it's actually seeming to work now. I can even do it from here, and it works fine. Okay, opens away from me on that side, and opens away from me on this side. All right. That guy kind of scared me right now. Cool. Let's fix some of these materials. Add a door. Make some blinds that work. Okay. This door right here. Going to replace it. Object replacer. Let's actually do this. Boom. Or do I do the door offsets? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Nope, that doesn't work. Shit. Don't copy rotation. Replace? Okay. I hope that works. It should, yeah. Up is up. Yeah, that looks great. Same thing with this one. See, okay. Should I handle this differently today in this one? I might just need to Yeah, so let me try this new way. This new way would be by selecting the mesh, right? Going to inspector, select the mesh, which is right here. Okay, if I double click it, Blender opens. Okay, loads all this stuff in. What is the name of it again? Morocco Old Hotel Room 008. Okay, so I'll search 008.008. Boom, right there. Focus in on it. Oh, yeah, period. Sorry, I'm forgetting which program I'm in. Fuck. I think it's right there. Okay. No, this one. Here it is. Okay. It's called... Wait, that's weird. Balcony door. I'm tripping. It just came with that. So, Rusty Chicken Games. What's up, Chief? What's up, boss? How's it going, pal, buddy, old pal? Check It says, what is, according to you, the most important thing in success game? A successful game? It's like, it's so subjective, man. Like, that's not. You're starting with the wrong question. The right question is like, what to you defines a successful game? You know, and it's like that changes on a moment-to-moment basis. So even when you ask me, like, hey, Steven, what is your opinion on what a successful game is? It's like, well, that depends. You know, because if I'm trying to make a game that's just trying to make money, if I'm just trying to make a game that I'm trying to get some sales on, that's a different success metric. You know, there's a different metric that I use to gauge that. And trust me, I actually want to make games separate from this. This game I hope makes money, but it's not like I'm trying to make it to make money. But I want to make games sincerely, like as just like the experiment of it, that are built specifically to just make money. Like I want to make something that is like so fun and just like kind of like accessible that a bunch of people will want to buy it. And whenever I get around to making a game like that, I'm going to use a very different metric to gauge my success for that game than I would gauging the success for this game. So it really depends, not only on the person, but on the project that they're working on, because you might find yourself having different goals. Memories of a Spy specifically, a successful game would be when I play it, I can sort of get lost in the world and get swept up in the emotions of the emergent story that comes out of it. Hopefully that happens, and I really want that to happen for me, because it's it's tapping into something special, I think. But another part of it really is, I hope it happens for other people. So that's another part of the success for this game. So it's different. I would say it depends, project to project. There's no single deciding factor. Finishing it, yeah. I mean, that's a start, right? I think finishing it is a prerequisite to deciding whether or not it's successful, because there's no game that is successful that's not finished necessarily. Anything can be a successful game. Yeah, it's like what you choose to define your success by. All right, I'm still here. If I don't respond, hardcore grinding the shit out of Unturned. I really love that you love Unturned. It's a game I haven't played much of, that I own, and I've owned since forever, but the majority of my knowledge of Unturned is because you mentioned it one time, and you were talking about the developer, and that kind of sent me on a little, I remember looking it up later that night to kind of learn more about it. It has an interesting development story. Shadows Light says, if the devs put their passion into the project without thinking of getting a quick buck. Yeah, that's one metric, but honestly, yeah, I get, to be fair, it's like because I think eventually I will want to make a game that's just about making money, that I just want to be a financial success. But yeah, to be fair, it's like even when I'm doing that, I think I'll still be actually trying to think of the consumer, in a respectful way that's like, I want them to feel like it's worth their money. But I only want them to feel that so they could tell their friends to go buy it, that's where my mind would be if I'm trying to sell a game, or if I'm trying to make a game solely for the purpose of commercial success. Okay, so here in Blender, now that I have this door, right, I want... How does this figure out? So the z-axis is facing up, and when I bring it into Unity, so it looks the same in here. Okay, what I want it to look like in here is the way it should look in Unity. So I'm going to rotate it on this axis like that, and then I'm going to, or actually, yeah, what am I viewing? Global? No, I want to see local. There we go. And then I'm going to rotate it on Y like that. Okay, that's how it should look, the coordinates in Unity. Then I'm going to go to tab, I'm going to select all of that. I'm going to make sure that correct faces is not on. Hit G, Z, no, Y. Okay, and then I'm going to rotate on like that. Okay, I'm going to bring it over here. Let's do global. Let's rotate on Y as well. Or actually, okay, Z. Okay, G, Shift Z, like that. G, Z, like that. And I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so now when I tab out, you'll see that... Oh wait, what the fuck? What just happened here? Local. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So Y is up and Z is this way. So now if I save this and go back to Unity, this door should update. And it's going to look weird for a sec. Okay. And then I can rotate it this way and then this way. There we go. And it, yeah, and the coordinates are correct. Okay, great. What does concern me is, what is this about? There's some other, there's like some other face in here. What the fuck happened there? Oh, it's the glass. Okay, okay. So then I could take this glass, zero it out. That's kind of funky. I'm gonna put it like, yeah, I'm gonna do it in here too. Nope. Give me this glass. Where's the glass at? Oh, okay. Shift S and then selection. Actually, I don't know what I want here. I just want to zero this out, so I'm gonna go like, there we go. And then I rotate it like on that. Bring it up. Actually, yeah, fuck it. And then save it. Go back here, and we'll just position it in here. Make a mobile game. I want to. No, I no joke. It's actually, it's something I've been chewing on a lot. I've been researching a lot about sort of like how to make commercially successful mobile games. No joke. No joke. And I've been playing a lot of that kind of stuff, just as you know, research. You know, I don't want to make something that's like highly exploitative, but I want to make something that is like viral or whatever, you know. Like I want to make something that I'll feel good about playing on my phone when I'm like waiting in line for Chipotle or whatever, you know. So basically, most big gaming company realizes that mobile market is where the dough at. I know. Mobile marketing is like, I mean, not mobile marketing. Mobile gaming makes more money than console games do. Like, that's so fucking crazy. Except for like GTA or something. Unturned is like the best free game on PC, I think. Still gotta play that. More of it, I should say. Okay, so let's put this glass up here. Wait, what? Oh, is glass? Hold on. Is this glass sized incorrectly? What happened here? What the fuck happened? And we're gonna put that proper glass panel texture on it. Glass window, sorry. Boop. Okay. Cool. I don't know if that was easier. I think maybe because it was my first time, it still took a little longer. Oops. I think I need to start being cognizant of it when I'm modeling it in Blender. Okay, so with that, I could select this, and now I could just put it straight on the thing. So I'm gonna go to Easy Collider, and since it's an odd shape, right, because it has a big hole in it, I do have to give it a custom collider, an Easy Collider. So that's a box right there, it's a box right there, box there, and box there. Okay, then I can finish currently selected. Okay, add components, or actually we could just put it on over here. So I'm gonna right click, use template, objects, or no, doors, door standard rotate. cool. Call this door, and then add another component, FSM, and hit edit. Okay, FSM, we're going to be using objects, object, and the FSM name is doors, or door. All right. So that should just work. Cross your fingers, y'all. Cross your fucking fingers. Knowing you would want your mobile game to have some wacky feeling to it. Yeah, I have some pretty funny ideas. They're mostly kind of like joke games. Like, they're games that I want people to, like, proper have a laugh at. I know for sure you would make a wacky style game for mobile game with a multiplayer added. I don't know about multiplayer. We'll see about that. But I do have some ideas that I was, like, really having a big laugh at. We'll see. Because there's also games that are, like, I don't know. It's such a deep rabbit hole. I'm too scatterbrained about it right now. A lot of my thoughts are organized in some, like, notes. And it's also, I don't think it's anytime soon, because I still got to learn how to develop for mobile, which is kind of coming up, by the way. Spoiler alert for, like, Hutong tutorials. I still don't know why this door opens at me the first time. Whatever. All right, so this door open. Whoa! Perfect. All right, now that is a well-functioning door. Okay, let's open this door. Great. Close the door. Perfect. Okay, open it. Go outside. Close it. Brilliant. All right, and that's how you make a perfect door. Oh, fucking hell. I don't even know what happened. Let's look at the. Let's figure this out. Y is up, Z is forward. Oh, there are rotational values on it. God damn it! How did I miss that? This has to be zeroed out. Fuck, how did I miss that? It should be 0 and 0. Right. God damn it. Let's see. If I ever saw a door open like that in real life, I'd probably think I'm on shrooms. Yes. Indeed. Crazy door. Oh, the door problem. Oh. Guys, my arms are so sore. That fitness place that I go to, it was all upper body stuff, like a few days ago. And it's like, every day, it's like starting to, like, I'm just starting to feel it more and more. Like, the soreness has like a slow burn, like a slow rise. Ah, motherfucker. Okay. So, do I really want to fix this right now? No. So I'm not. I'm just gonna put that door back and act like nothing ever happened. All right, so that's good enough for now. I don't even really particularly feel like making these drawers open and close right now. These curtains, we can also skip it for now. I think there could be some more interesting things to work on here. So we got this place mostly filled out. You know what we could do? Let's change some of these materials really quick just so it looks nice. Let's take Morocco, Old Hotel room. I can't even like lift my arms up without my arms hurting. Okay, and then search Oh, you know what? Actually, where is it? So I select these. Okay. Glass window. Same thing with this. Glass window. And is there even one in here? Did I not put one in here? There it is. Okay. Glass window. Nope. Shit. Okay. Cool. That one's all good. These doors are fine. Okay. Save it. Head back out. Couldn't you just remake the door inside Unity and add texture to it? Or make an empty object with the door parent to the empty. Yeah, so the empty object technique is what I do most of the time, or actually all of the time. So everything, that's how I did the first door, you know, I use the empty object technique. But like, I just wanted to test doing it through Blender right now because I hate doing the empty object technique. Yeah, because like, it's weird. It's not even just about, like, I'll show you the FSM. It's not even just about, if I type in door, standard rotate, oops. Door, standard rotate. Okay, so in this FSM, in this initialization state, it gets the current rotation of it, and it stores these vector3 values for like door closed, and then it also kind of sets what a positive angle or a negative angle is, right? Positive being, I forget which one is which. Positive angle and negative angle basically meaning like if the door is away from you or if the door is like opening towards you. And so I use 90 and negative 90 because the tween rotation, the way transform works, transform vector 3s are the fucking weirdest, most annoying things to deal with because like they do that shit where it's like they loop, like they don't just grow. Like a vector 3 doesn't just go from 0 to like to 360. It like, or maybe it does. I forget what the exact thing is, but like it doesn't scale like linearly. It does this like clamp thing. Unity's transforms have this like built-in clamp, so you can't just go from one number to another, like adding or subtracting. It'll actually like clamp itself and like loop around at some point. And that's like really annoying because you can't just have objects in the world at any angle and then just add 90 or subtract 90 from them, because if their current rotation plus or minus 90 equals some number that transform says should not be on it, that is outside of its clamp value, then it'll do this weird like it'll just do something really weird. It'll skip to the next available value on that like clamped scale. Excuse me, on that clamped scale. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that the doors are all zeroed out if you want to use this thing that just says add 90 or subtract 90 to make it turn one way or another, right? And this, of course, is only absolutely necessary if you're trying to do it in this like programmatic way. You could go in and like add an animation file that does that kind of stuff, but it's like, it's just, I really preferred to have a programmatic way, because it's just like, yeah, this template that I made, it gives me some nice control and other things too. So in the end, it saves me time, and I just wish it would be a little bit better because it still has its own set of headaches to deal with. But yeah, so that's what this is. This FSM, by the way, I put it up on the ecosystem. So if you want to use this system, it's honestly really good. And I've made tutorials for it on the official Hutong site too, on the official Hutong YouTube channel. So highly recommended. I think it's a pretty good door system, but not without its own problems in certain ways. Okay, so now that that's done, right? Is that the last thing I wanted to do? I changed these windows and stuff. I changed this whole building has everything it needs, right? Turn off gizmos really quick. Okay, that looks pretty good. What do I want to add? What do I want to add? Okay, the collider stuff, not really tripping about right now. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, let me do this. This needs to be double-sided. That one's double-sided, but this one is not. Okay. Cool. Now you can actually see underneath it. Whoa, what's this? Old temporary shit, huh? Gonna delete that. Oh, you know what? Could I use this to put the collider on it? Maybe you could use that, and then I could like... Huh. This might be good for... Remember earlier when I was having problems putting colliders on this? This might be a good solution. Maybe. I'm gonna hide it for now. You need to play Unturned when you can. I have played a little bit of it. I have played a little bit of it. Let's see. Oh, let's duplicate some of these things, right? Because all these places they have their furniture and all that, but this needs some furnishing. So the chair. Let's go to Morocco, and what is this place called again? Bar Tangier. Okay, gonna create a new folder for this. New folder, Bar Tangier, and inside of here, we're just gonna drag and drop this chair. Yeah. And same thing with this table. We're gonna call this Bar Tangier table. Drag and drop it in there. And then take this. I bet you can't wait to finish all the coding and just focus on final detailing of the map. Yeah. I mean, like, that'll be fun. I really just... I can't wait to get back to more of the AI stuff. I started that the other day and was having a blast. Call this Bar Tangier table set. Yeah, it's nice being back in the zone and like having a more approachable roadmap. Before, when I was doing all the multiplayer stuff, I have to admit I was like extremely intimidated by everything. Just knowing like the weight of it was really stressing me out. And fucking, I hate when the empty does not. Okay, put these right here, and then make this a child of it. Zero it out. Take it back out. Put all these back in it. There we go. But yeah, so not having to deal with that stuff anymore, the networking stuff, I feel so free, and now I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And now I'm just like, cool, now I can create shit. I'm for sure going to hit technical hiccups. Like, the game isn't like the easiest thing to program, but I know that for the most part, like, Memories of a Spy is just a tedious game to program. And I do have to be smart about the systems. You know, like, I'll for sure make a system like function really poorly that I'm gonna regret like it working that way. And where's this one at? I wish Morocco needs to be organized. Look at all these like cube dot one. That's not good. Dude, where is... Oh, God. Bartender table. Yeah, these never got like parented to anything. It's like all the way at the bottom. That's insane. It needs to go inside of Bartender, that's why. Same thing with this one. Okay, that's all I wanted. Okay. Yeah. Definitely gonna enjoy myself a lot more. I already am. I'm already enjoying myself a lot more. It was stressful kind of working out all that multiplayer stuff. Okay. Basically you're trying to push Playmaker to its limits to help make your Playmaker come up with more functionality for when Playmaker 2 becomes a thing. Kinda. I mean, like, yeah, I think the whole fusion thing was definitely a part of that. I still don't know what the future of like Playmaker and fusion integration is really going to look like. But that's definitely a part of it, is like trying to make Playmaker better. Cause like I don't want to have to do C# shit. I've done these tests where I like make a game in C# and it's like I feel like even when I do get pretty good at it, like the convenience of Playmaker is outrageous. I'd rather just learn C# to make Playmaker better. How are those tables set up? These are like rotated like this. You called your game Memory of a Spy. Is your own life that you transcribe into a game? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like super personal aspects about Memories of a Spy. Like, yeah, there's there's some like really embarrassingly personal things that are really kind of caught up in the design of the game. You know, nothing literal. Like obviously, I have nothing to do with espionage, but like, or as far as you guys know, but the idea of sort of having this other life that you can't let other people into, or not even can't, but just like that other people are not involved, having a second life period, or feeling like your life is segmented in some way, where like people you love are kind of like they exist in some other realm, and just, or maybe a better way to say is like not being able to bring people into your life in ways, you know, of kind of like, yeah, just having walls up, being afraid to tell people who you are, like really, being afraid of like kind of getting people in trouble, or like kind of like your bullshit spilling into their lives. It's kind of stuff like that, you know. And it's also just about like balancing your life with the things that like you're like really obsessed with, right? Like Memories of a Spy is about like being a spy and serving your country. Is this floating? It is floating. Are all these floating? Did I rotate these? What the fuck? These look a little rotated. Oh. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot of personal stuff wrapped up in Memories of a Spy, for sure. And, you know, obviously the personal interests of mine, just like the whole, whoa, this is doing Okay. Something got fucked up here when I was rotating that last table. Let's delete this one. Take this one. I don't know when it started, but... Okay, that's moving along the floor nicely, I think, right? Yeah. It needs to just be this one. There we go. Like that. And then if I duplicate it, bring it this way. Good. Okay. I don't know how much I should push this. Let's just do a few tables. Let's go like this. And... Oop. Nope. Okay. Alright, that seems chill enough. Memories of Jean Favre. Right. Hasn't that joke already been made? I feel like somebody said that before. Alright, this is looking chill. This is nice and populated how I want it to be. The rest of the place needs chairs, and of course it needs the bar and stuff like that, but that's good for now. I'm even kind of thinking like I could reuse these chairs and put them over here too for Cafe Express. Okay. You know, it'd be nice too. Let's see what this place looks like at night. So let's take all of these wall lights. Where's the first one? In here. Okay, so these wall lights, let's make it into a prefab. So we have bar Tangier. Drop that in there. Okay, we'll take it and we will create a light, point light, and scooch it out like that, down. I guess we could put it like right here, as long as this isn't double-sided. Is this double-sided? Okay, good. And take the light, turn off daylight really quick. Day-night cycle off. Woo, shit. Make these boys a lot oranger. Change their intensity down. Okay, crank up their range. Oh. Say their range is 20 or 25. It's hard to tell. Right there. I guess 10 is chill. And then the intensity can be maybe like that. Oh, you know what else I'm tripping on? Remember my first mission name would be like Chapter 1002 Homecoming. Homecoming? Wait, why? What am I missing here? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know how this... Oh, God. I've been thinking more about like how the quest systems are going to work. Quest systems, missions, whatever. And yeah, I just don't want like it's hard to make a game that doesn't feel, it's hard to make a quest or even a game loop that doesn't just feel like a fetch quest. You know, because for the most part in games, when you really break something down, a lot of it is about like getting from point A to point B or getting another thing from point A to point B. And then it's like the details of how you do that are sort of what make it feel unique or something, you know? It's kind of like how much you hide it behind layers of other little things that you have to do. Anyways, you just reminded me right now because you said chapter 1, whatever. Chapter 1002, I don't know what to name it, that should be called as a joke. it just reminded me right now when you just like talk about chapters, because like yeah, I'm not even sure. This is why I need the fucking game loop to be down and to be playable, because I need to see what happens when somebody fires up the game and like how much guidance they need. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting lost in thought now. I'm just gonna do a quick game object replacer. Pop this light in. Copy rotation and scale. Take all of these boys and hit replace. Boom. Okay. Now that they're all like that. Oh wait, and then we add this. Inspector, overrides, apply all. Okay, so now this joint is like way lit the fuck up. And actually that's okay. I feel like that's really close. Let me see. So I was thinking about changing the intensity down a little bit. What is the intensity right now? Changing it down to like 125. And then if I apply all, it's a little dimmer, but I think I like that. It's a little bit dimmer. I think that's nicer. Razubi, yay, Mo stream. How's it going, Razubi? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. They're making a Warzone mobile. Didn't they already do that? Is that not already a thing? Shadows Light says, yep. I thought that was already a thing. Okay, this is looking a lot better. It's making me realize how much of the rest of this place is going to need it. Or actually, that's not true, because we're looking at this in pitch fucking darkness, pitch black. Let's see, day-night cycle. I'm going to turn this back on. Let's give this a test, and I'll change it to actual proper night. And move you guys over. All right, let's hit, oh. Nope, don't cancel. I'm just going to like print the chat really quick, because I hit Control P. Okay. Alright. Come on. I'll have to go out of here. Shit. How do I get out of here? It's gonna fall through this. Nice. Okay. Alright, so let me change to this, I guess. And then let's go to sundown. Like that. There we go. Okay, so this is still lit up by moonlight, right? You could still see some of the place. And then this. Oh, yeah. Bro. Bro, it's so legit. It's so legit. Oh, it's like I'm sitting here at this table. Dude, take that screenshot to the bank. Pop it in the D. Whip feedback. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, man. I think Fuse split. Alright, gotta go. See you, Steven. Alright, Fuse. Thanks for swinging by. Nice having you here. Glad you're able to catch the stream. Glad I was able to catch you. Fucking time zones. Always getting in our way. Restream says, congratulations. You received 100. Okay. Bye, y'all. Cronus D7. Hola. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás? I am curious. Oh, see, I get too caught up doing this. Steven, stop doing this. Okay, that's it. I just gotta accept that this is cool, but that there's stuff that still needs to be done. Oh yeah, look at Hotel Tangiria looks way better now with the big text. Cool. I love how you can see the glow of this like over the arch. Oh, it's so fucking cool, man. Okay, close it. Stop. Don't need to do this right now. So, what else can be done? How long have I been streaming for? Where's OBS? About 2 hours. Estoy bien, ¿y tú? Estoy bien. También. Estoy bien también. Muy bien. I don't know how you say arms. Pero these son mal? No. Is that ugly? No, what is... I don't know how you would say hurt. How do you say hurt? In pain. Anyways. Okay. What can we do in the last 10 minutes of this stream? What do you want, chat? What do you want to see? We got Morocco. Doing pretty well. Maybe we can hop over to DC. See what's cracking in DC. What can we be doing in DC? Oh, you know what needs to be done over here is the Manu PD Lounge needs to be re-upped. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is take this chair, turn it into a prefab. The rest of this shit turn it into a prefab as well. So going to DC, create a new folder. Call this folder the Manu PD Lounge. Okay, and gonna take this tiki chair. And I guess the table, yeah, because you're gonna, yeah. Okay. And just duplicate these mam jams. I understand English. Right, I remember. Eres well, I guess just eres habla inglés. Yeah. Correcto? Okay. Gonna take this tiki chair, make a child. Okay, we'll call this tiki chair and table set. Take it out of it and then put these two in there. Okay, and then we'll duplicate this chair. Okay, boom. Bust a 180. Scooch them in a little bit. Okay, like that. Maybe not so much. Then we can take these sets and duplicate them. Boom. And then take these sets. Boom. Okay. Looking good. Pain is dolor in Spanish, I think. How long does it take to make a map? Depends on the size of it. Yeah, it does depend on the size of it. Depends on the size, depends on the detail inside of it. Like, okay, you want a good example of how wildly different, like, maps are when it comes to, like, trying to, like, time how long it takes? Let's see. Like... what's a good example? Oh, here we go. I have a good example. Moscow took a couple of days to do, basically. All of this shit, all of this took like a little over a weekend's worth of work. All this shit. This bridge, stairs, 3 floors, several shops, many different type of shop fronts, right? You got the one with the 3 windows, you got the one with the double doors and the 2 windows, and you got the one with the 1 window and the 1 door. Got these bridges, got that staircase, and these side staircases. Got down here, all the canopies, all this shit, the glass ceiling with all these windows and, you know, this metal paneling stuff, all of the different like molding and all this shit. But the thing about this place is that all these things, from these pillars to those pillars to these support beams and the bridges, underneath the bridges and all this stuff, this is using the same texture. It's using the same texture, just tiled in different ways. Even the sides of the stairs and stuff like that, all that stuff over there, same thing. It's just using the same texture in different ways. It's also used outside for a lot of it. All these windows, right? Oh, there's also this type of window. That's a totally different type too. The one single large one. Got these things. But the thing about this place is that it's crazy modular. That I basically modeled this stuff, once, right? And then I just duplicated it a bunch of times this way. And then all I had to do was make these a little different. These things, right? That one, and that one. And that just gives a little bit of variation to these things. And then you have like these little top halves, right? See these little arches? I could put that on top and make it look like this whole thing is separate from these down here, even though these use the same bottom part, right? They're just a little shorter. Up here, the walls are taller because they have these little arcs up here. But like, this is a really modular place. So basically, after I copy-pasted the shit out of like one basic setup, I put it all across there. This whole side, all of that, I copy-pasted and put over here. This is just the inverse of it. So that was like crazy quick to do. And in fact, a lot of these places, like, you just have to model the room once and then you can call it a day. Let's see, but let's try to figure out like, but like Berlin kind of took a little while longer, even though it looks like there's a lot less going on. Just because I had to like think about the logistics of how these rooms fit together, the fact that there was this like elevator and stuff like that. It just really depends, you know, because sometimes everything has to be unique and nothing is able to duplicate. Like this theater, right? This theater, deciding how to like put it on the corner of a street. You see how it's a corner piece, right? And the entrance is at an angle like this, at like a 45-degree angle. Choosing it to do that and then put the audience in here looking at the screen, but having a back area with like a second floor up here to put the projector in, project the movie out of there. All of this stuff was kind of a fucking pain in the ass to figure out, like how the spacing should fit, how all of that should fit into a single space. And it kind of took just as long to do that as all of Morocco did. So yeah, depends on like the detail, depends on the logistics, the duplicatability of things. For when a demo, my pana. If you're talking about a memory for a demo for Memories of a Spy, not sure yet. I want to get the game out this month. I mean, not this month. Jesus, this year, as I said last year and the year before. But yo, guys, I think I'm gonna call the stream here because I'm getting kind of hungry. I need to take a break. And then I think I'm going to just kind of pop on some ASMR and do some of the AI programming. But thanks to everybody who swung by today. Let's see what the chat looks like. We had Chronos 57. There is a house that looks like a back room. For when I demo my pen. Chronos 57, Shadow is Light. Fuse was here. Razubi, if you're still here. Let's see who else. Check It. Rusty was here for a sec. I don't know if he's still in here. Eclipse the producer. I feel like there's who's that? Echo-based Dev. That's right. I don't know if Echo-based Dev is still here right now. Miracle of Old Song from Sri Lanka. And clips the producer Zohir Abes, right? Zohir swung by earlier. Milo. And who else? It's hard scrolling through this tiny thing. I really need to get the chat sorted out for this like simultaneous restream shit. But thanks to everybody who swung by. Everybody's presence was thoroughly enjoyed. Really enjoyed company, not having to go through this stuff, because it's a little monotonous sometimes to have to be applying like it's satisfying, but it's a little monotonous to apply colliders to stuff. So I'm glad to have you all here. It's fun to talk about some shit, and hope you all learned something, or at least enjoyed the company as well. Milo says wash hands. Oh, I think wash hands is translating to like claps or something, maybe. I don't know what wash hands is. But yeah, thanks everybody swung by. Take care of yourselves. Go get some exercise if you can. Work up a sweat. Depending on where you are in the world, if it's about time for you to go to sleep, make sure you're getting your 8 hours of sleep. Drink lots of water. Stay nice and hydrated. Don't eat too much sugar. Don't eat too much, period. Don't eat too little either. And yeah, spend time with the people that you love, your friends and your family. If you could be in the same room with them, do that. You thought it was clapping. Oh, okay. That's what I thought, too. I kind of figured as much. But yeah, if you could be in the same room with your friends and family, that's the best way to do it. Millions of years of evolution have sort of painted you into a corner. It might feel like you're getting something out of the occasional FaceTime or just chatting through text message or messaging service or whatever. But there is something fundamentally missing in all of that. So I hope if you can, you should be able to spend time with people in a physical space. Hopefully get a hug or something. But if you can't, then make whatever you can work. FaceTime calls and such. All right, everybody, take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you very, very soon. Hop on the Discord. Links to the Discord in the description. If you haven't joined already. Stop by, say what's up. Throw all the stuff that you're working on in the work in progress section. I want to see what y'all are working on. And if you don't know what this game is, Memories of Spy, there's a link to the Wishlist page in the description as well. So check that out. All your support is appreciated. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, everybody. Let me open up OBS to close OBS. Peace.